Okay, so a few other options that I'd just like to point out to you. And you can see right now I am away, so I'll change my status and just put a smiley face. And I'm laughing. My philosophy when it comes to using new technologies is to allow the users and the people who are going to be the administrators to kind of just look around and click and see what happens. So a few things I'm just going to click around with you to show you what everything indicates. First, this little squiggly line here is the room pulse. The cool thing about this is you can see how many people are in there, how many are away. You can see if you ask a question, how many say yes, how many say no, how many hands are raised, how many people are laughing, want you to go faster or slower. So this is just a really nice feature to have so you can see everything right then and there for you. Next to that, we have some actions that can take place, so you can disable chat. If you don't want people to be chatting, you can disable that feature so nobody can type in there. You can also then go back and enable it. You can disable audio or video, clear the yeses or no or the hand raises. This would be a good way if there's too many hand raises and you want to ask a new question. You can just clear it and then see who can raise their hand at that time. So there's just some options there. As we move up a little bit, one of the things that the students can do is they can talk to one another within this Wimba classroom. However, they have to click the talk button in order to do so. This is something that few students forget to do. So once you click talk, the button will turn yellow and you can see that my microphone indicates that I am talking in the Wimba classroom. We then have the volume settings, so you can mess with those settings to make sure that they work best for you. We have the video, which currently I don't have my video camera hooked up, but if I did, the video would pop up in this section here. You can also make it a large screen video, or you can keep it that small screen. Next to this, we have the phone. If for some reason the internet is not working, the phone option's great. There's a number there, and then they have the PIN number, so the students can go call into that number in the PIN, and they can talk and participate in that way. Finally, we have the options, and so you can pick any option that you like. Video always on top. If you want it on top, you can. If not, you can change that. Bandwidth, inputs, volume control, hand raise chime. If you want it to chime every time someone raises their hand so you're aware, you can click that. Door chime, when anyone comes into the chat room, it will chime. So you have many options there. Okay, a few other things that the Wimba Classroom have are at the top right hand corner. First, the coolest feature that I have found with the Wimba Classroom is you can send people to different web pages. So if I want to show my entire class the web page, what I can do is I can just go ahead and click the web page, either displayed in a new window or in the content frame. So let's just go to the South Fayette web page. Click Show Web Page. And as you can see in the screen, the South Fayette web page pulls up so that all students can have access to it. This would be something if you needed them to go to a website or view a certain article, you can just pop it up here and everyone can go ahead and click in the website instead of having everyone click the hyperlink. You can also use the e-board. The e-board is a feature where you can write things or draw things. So for example, if I was doing a study session in the classroom, I could ask a question, what is BCE? And the students can then see the question that is asked there. You can draw circles, you can write with a pen, so you can do a lot of different things within here. You can also import some items. So if you would like to import a document or an image, you can just click browse and you would import an image to this classroom. You can do a screen grab, so if you want the students to look at what you are doing, then you can post that here as well. The nice thing is everything that I see on my screen, the students see as well. Finally, we have the share feature, and this is to share applications with the students. So if you would like to share anything, PowerPoints, anything like that, you can have them share. You can also have the moderator go ahead and go into the other student's desktop. So for example, if they can't figure out how to reset their volume, they can click and have me go ahead in and reset their volume for them, and then they can cancel out of there. So these are just some of the a brief overview of the Wimba classroom. The next thing that we're going to look at is Elluminate Live, which is very similar to Wimba, both of which can be used for your whole group to come together and have a classroom setting online.